Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Deb.
How are you today?
I'm doing wonderfully. How are you, my friend?
I am doing well today. So, it's
Good.
so nice to finally have you. I know we had a little bit of a scheduling problem before when we tried to
Yes, we
get
did.
together, but this time, no problems whatsoever. And
Nope.
and here we are.
Yay.
Well, I do not know if the notification has come yet, but it should be and I don't know, remember if I set it to where I would get it, which is silly for me not to do that. So
Really?
I wanted to say hello to some people in chat. We have Cardamancy Mesquite. Angela is here.
Hi, Carter Nancy.
Mara is here. Hello, Mara.
Hi, Mom.
And Natalie is here.
Hi, Natalie.
So, and hopefully we'll have a few more join us as the notification comes in. And I did set a notice in Scott's Scorpio Sun Lounge for that we
Okay.
would be coming on today. So, um, so it's so nice, as I said, to finally get to meet you. I'd been looking forward to it,
Oh, me too.
and I have heard nothing but good things about you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Gertrude is here. Hi, Gertrude.
Hi, Gertrude.
Gertrude also has a really lovely channel. Um, so I was wondering, Amy, tell us a little bit about your gifts. How how are you able to? Are you claircognizant? Do you have a knowing, or do you just primarily read cards? What is your version of woo?
My version of woo. Um, um, I've heard it ever since I was little, but I didn't know what it was, so I did nothing with it. Um, but it really hit me when I was in my early 20s. When I woke up at my friend's apartment, it was like the middle of the night, and I woke up, and there was literally two ghosts right in front of my face. I was half awake and half asleep, and there were two ghosts right in front of my face. I'm
That
like, whoa.
seems frightening.
Actually, it wasn't. I wasn't scared.
Well, that
Um, it because they didn't give off frightening vibes. They
okay.
didn't. Um, they were like literally, this is my face right here, and this is them. This is how close they were. And I was like, oh, hi. But I blinked my eyes a few times because I thought maybe I'm still dreaming. They were still there. And after a while, I was like, could you please, I'm trying to sleep here. Could you please, I realize, you're there, but could you please not do this when I'm trying to sleep? Could you please just back off a little bit? And they disappeared. Um,
So, was that your first big experience?
with seeing ghosts, yeah.
And how old were you?
20, 23 or 24.
So that was probably intense. I had something similar to that happen to me at one time, but I was older and I had already been having other, I know things or whatever before that. So when that happened, did it change anything for you?
Yeah, it opened the floodgates.
So
It did.
do you think that you were experiencing things and just not noticing, or
Yeah, I was experiencing things and not knowing because my guides were like, okay, we're tired of, showing you things and you not paying attention. So poof, here you go. So they
so
just,
that got your attention?
yeah. So it just, you know, and I've always been able to sense spirits since, I started doing that around 12. I sensed things. I've always been able to do that, but I wasn't able to see things until my early 20s.
Is that when it kind of came all together for you? Is that kind of where your spiritual journey took off in like an earnest way, or had
Yeah.
you already been exploring before that?
I was kind of exploring kind of before that, but I grew up in a family where you did not believe in that. That was evil. And I was evangelical Christian for a while, and they're like "Nyeh, nyeh, 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 nyeh," on
Yeah,
that.
they
You
are.
didn't
Yes.
bel Yeah, you didn't believe in psychics or tarot cards. You're gonna go to hell if you do. And I went to a tarot reader at one point, and I told my friends about it, and they're like, "Well, if you do it again, we can no longer be friends."
That's
So
sad that that
I
would
know,
be like a prerequisite to your friendship. That
I know. So um, yeah. So and then as time went on, things just got. I went to other churches, and I got judged, and it was people were thinking things about me that weren't true, and I was like, screw this. I'm not gonna go to churches anymore. This religion just stinks. So I believed in a higher power, but religion wasn't for me.
I
It,
understand that completely.
mhm. So, and that's when I started just expanding. So
So, how did you find this community, this online community?
I found it. I started watching Linda Grindle, Linda G,
Mm-hmm.
and then I started watching Scott Allen,
Mm-hmm.
and then I started watching Deanne Shield Maiden, and then I saw a show with Scott and Heather and Deanne one night, and they were talking about ETs.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked them, I said, I ever since I was in my single digits until I was in my mid 30s, I was always having dreams of UFOs and alien and ETs and being abducted. Am I star seed? And they all said yes. So, and I sent an email to Scott saying, thank you, I really appreciate it. And I told him a little bit more about myself to
Mm-hmm.
explain the dream why. And then out of nowhere, he sent me a reading out of nowhere. And I was like, whoa. And that's what got me started here on YouTube.
Well, that's really exciting. Scott is just such a generous person. with
Yes, yes, I love him.
with
Absolutely love him.
he is just really a sweet guy. Um,
He,
so that kind of sets you on your YouTube path. And since you've been having your channel and kind of growing with the community, how has that changed your outlook on spirituality?
um, I absolutely love this. It's more than I ever thought it could be. Um, I'm
It's
finding things out
freedom
about,
in it.
yeah, I'm finding things out about myself that I didn't know existed. And like you said, it frees you up.
It does. It does.
It
And you
does.
probably have abilities coming forward that you had no idea that you had. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
I found out that I knew I could see ghosts, but I didn't know I was a medium,
I had that experience too.
you know? And,
So,
I didn't know I was medium. I'm like, whoa, okay. So, and, um, and, when I see ghosts, I don't see ghosts all nasty looking. I don't see them like that. Um, I see them as they were back as they lived. I don't see them when, all cut up and nasty.
right. So you're seeing they're
I just
presenting themselves to you as they might have looked when they were alive. So you're and I imagine you see them the same way if you're doing a mediumship reading that you see if it's one where you see someone that's passed away, a loved one of whoever you're reading, then you see them how they were when they were living.
yeah.
So, and that's always less jolting than seeing them the other way
But when it happens.
as it happens. And it's nothing really you can do about it. And one of the things that I've learned is that it's okay to know.
Yeah.
Whatever you see is whatever you see, and it's okay.
hmm And another one of my gifts is I can sometimes see the future.
That's interesting. 'Cause I haven't concentrated on trying to do that, so I don't know if I can do it or not. But, that's, um
Well, when it happens to me, I don't concentrate. It's just given me.
it just comes. Yeah.
hmm
And that's I usually I will see something as it's happening sometimes.
hmm
Instead of in the future, I'll see it when it's happening. Um,
Well, I'm sure people in chat have heard this, but back when I was friends with someone several years ago, and I was in my 30s or
mhm.
early 30s, and she was in her 20s, I think, and she was having problems with her stripper boyfriend. And I would constantly, she was constantly calling me, talking to me about what's going on. And, being the good friend I was, I would listen because I'm a trained social worker. And
Right?
sociologist, what am I going to do? And as she was, and I knew what he was like. He was bad news because I could feel it. And
Jane the Seeker. It was she's
oh,
she's lurking and listening.
oh, hey Jane. Um, and as she was talking, I got just pulled my very first vision. It just went punk. I was
When
like,
you got
ooh,
it.
ah. And I was like, um, oh, okay. And I told her, I said, girl, 3 months from now, you've got to get away from him, because like 3 months from now, he's going to try to kill you. And I didn't tell her how, because I didn't think that. I just told her 3 months from now she was going to try to kill him. He was going to try to kill her.
Did she believe you?
I think she did, but she was so much in love with him. I think it just went in one ear and out the other.
Yes. That's frustrating when you know, but in an abuse situation, you can't really, all you can do is give the warning. You can't make them leave.
And then 3 months later, it happened. He tried to kill her.
Was he successful?
No.
Good. So then was she able to get away?
Nope, she stayed with him.
She stayed.
For another few months.
I understand. I have been in an abusive situation, and it's the hardest part and the most dangerous part is when you leave.
Yeah.
So she stayed a few more months, but was she eventually able to break free? And did she
and
ever?
I was really scared for her kids, though. She had 2 kids from a previous marriage, and I was like, girl, think of your kids.
Yeah, it's hard, especially when kids are involved. Did she ever believe you?
I don't know.
So, no, but at least you did. You gave the warning, and she did eventually break free. That's hard too, is knowing something and then not being able to do anything about it. And I've also learned that that's okay too. It's okay to know. It's okay to not be able to do anything about it, and still, you know that you tried. You know that you gave the warning.
That's true.
So Andrea says, it appears that the difference in the new ascension energy is a move to co-creating in the now. It's a shift from fixing past. It'll be interesting to see what we co-create. That's true. And we've had some interesting discussions around that subject too, that it's the co-creation. That's kind of what you were doing when you tried to warn her. You were trying to help her co-create a new reality instead of the one she was stuck in.
If you heard that, I'm sorry. That's our neighbor and his stupid.
I live in an apartment, Amy, and the noise around here sometimes gets. So if you see me turn off my microphone, just know that my neighbors are really doing something strange.
Okay.
So I didn't even hear it. I don't
thank
know.
God.
I don't know if anyone in chat heard it either.
Oh, good. It was really loud over here.
Oh, this is the point Andrea was making. It's wonderful, empowering, and move from victimized thinking as a repeating pattern of behavior. So if we can move out of that being a victim mindset, and was your friend ever able to do that, or did she kind of stay in that thinking?
Oh no, she got out of it.
So she was able to change her thinking to the point where she was able to stop being a victim.
Yeah.
It's
there for a while. She was in victim mentality because she married an abusive man. She got out of the abusive marriage, but then she went into an abusive relationship with this guy.
So The pattern repeated itself.
Yeah, but she eventually got out of it. So I was like, oh, thank God.
Sometimes we don't learn the first time.
No.
And we have to learn it again. And that's a really hard lesson to have to
Yeah.
learn. So, well, I'm glad that you stayed safe, because sometimes the friend who's warning is in danger too. So I'm glad that you were safe
Yeah.
and you kept yourself away from it enough that you didn't get hurt.
Yeah. My guides were watching over me.
So, yes. Yes, they
So,
must have been. So, and that is a position that it's not a position any of us want to be in, but if we find ourselves in it, just having the courage to tell your friend that you knew this, you didn't tell her how you knew it, but you knew that she was in a really dangerous situation, is that takes some courage too. So I want to give you all of the props for having the courage to do it.
thank you. There was no question of not telling her. I had to tell her.
So, and I appreciate you for doing that. I really do. So this
Well,
was,
the reason why is because she's got small. Go ahead.
she said, no, I didn't hear the last words you said.
Oh, it's because the reason why is because she's got small children.
Oh, yes, yes. So being
And
afraid for them.
yeah, and I I literally lived in an abusive household growing up. So I lived abuse. So that's another reason why I had to say something.
I understand that completely.
And I'm like, there was no question of not saying something. I had to keep not only her, but I had to keep those children safe. So there was just no question of saying something.
Yes, yes. I ran into a situation at work one time where someone who was being abused came in as a customer, and she had black eyes and she was all beat up, and her whatever he was, her husband, her boyfriend, went into the bathroom, and while he was gone, she looked at me and she said, help me. She didn't say it out loud because she didn't have enough of what it took to say it out loud, but she asked for help. And my manager specifically told me, don't do it. And I couldn't. I had to. I called the police. I had to. This woman was in front of me in a situation where the man who did it to her was going to come back out and take her and leave. And I had to call. I had to help her. So I understand that it's the urge to do it has to be even stronger when it's someone that's close to you, because I didn't even know this woman. And here, this is someone that you are friends with and you know her children.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And they were little. They were itty bitty. They were like, they were like 8 and 5. They were itty bitty.
They were babies.
So, I've got and it made me think of me, and I was like, protect those babies, protect those babies. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, you just have to.
It's the mama. It was the mama. instinct in me. I've never been a mom, but I have the mama instinct.
But you have that nurturing. That's something that you never lose. Not all women have it, and if that's not saying anything bad about them, but it's just sometimes women aren't cut out to be moms. So
I know.
I know you know.
I know.
No,
Oh, boy, do I know.
And we're not making light of that, but we're
No. But it's funny now because I've lived it and I've gone through it and I'm fine.
And yes, you come out on the other end and you are fine, and you are this loving, sweet, nurturing person on the other end of that. And not everybody can say that. But I think that that's a testament to people that use it for an excuse for bad behavior. That
Yeah.
it's hang on, my monkey.
Oh, monkey, wanna come on?
Say hi.
Oh,
Say
hi.
hi.
Hi, baby.
Monkey.
Hi, sweetie. He's cutie pie.
This is his favorite place to be.
Oh, sweetie pie. What kind of dog?
I don't know what he is. They said he's mostly Chihuahua, but I think he's Schipperke and Jack Russell. He climbs and he jumps.
Well, you can see the Chihuahua in him. You can see it in his face.
But he's got characteristics of a Schipperke and of a Jack Russell Terrier. He's got, so I think he may be several breeds.
Who knows? But he's still a cutie pie.
And he loves the cat, and the cat loves him. So,
oh,
that's always good. Andrea says, ultimately, soul knows truth. We move from truth in order to live it. The danger becomes when survival becomes untruths.
True.
Surviving danger is not truth. I'm not sure I understand that totally what you're saying, Andrea. Oh, thank you, Layla. The only thing now, he's got Italian Greyhound coloring, but he's not that thin, kind of graceful. Italian Greyhound, because they're very graceful. So I don't know. He's not necessarily too big to be a Chihuahua, but he is definitely not built like a Chihuahua. He's built like a sturdier dog.
No, he's not built like one.
No,
because my sister had a Chihuahua and she was little with little itty bitty eggs.
Yes, they're very tiny little things, and their bodies are small. And this dog is kind of muscular. He's kind of stocky.
Yeah, but he has a little bit of Chihuahua in him, I think, because you can see it in the face.
But maybe not as much as I think that they like to say small dogs are Chihuahuas because they're easier to place, I think.
Not all small dogs are Chihuahuas. It's like, what?
I'm sure you see him just fine, Layla. He's an odd looking little dog. But that's okay because I don't mind.
Oh, Odd is good.
Lizzie says she watches dog shows a lot. You know what? I do too. Not as much as I used to, but I used to watch dog shows all the time.
Me too. I love animals.
I do
I
too.
love it.
And well, you can.
Except snakes and bugs. Ugh.
I don't do well with bugs. I can do some snakes, but
Or rats or mice. Ugh.
I'm not very fond of rats.
There's a reason why I don't like rats or mice. There's a reason. There's a reason why I don't like rats or mice.
Why is that?
I used to not mind them, but when I was like 12 years old, I went into the kitchen and there was this thing in the middle of our kitchen floor. I was like, what is that thing? And I picked it up.
Oh no.
I was like, oh, this, and it felt kind of fuzzy nice. I was like, oh, this feels kind of nice. And I looked and it had a long tail. I was like, what? And I looked and it was a dead mouse and I screamed and dropped it. And I'm just screaming and crying and yelling hysterically to where I was basically laughing hysterically. Okay.
So you were traumatized by it.
I was. And my brother was on the phone with his best friend at the time in the back room.
And they thought it was hysterically
And my brother's
funny.
like, what's going on? And I'm looking at him. He did. And I was pointing. And he was like with his best friend, like, listen to this. And he held out the phone for him to listen. And I'm like, you stupid little bird. So ever since then, I can't, whenever I see a mouse, my throat closes up and I open up my mouth to scream, but my throat closes up and nothing comes out. I can't.
So you were severely traumatized, and so
it just traumatizes me to know it.
Very understandable that you don't do mice and rats. I just wanted to quickly. So it's not very nice, is it?
No. I don't like mice or rats.
Oh, honey.
Bad memory.
I wish that I could take that away from you.
Yeah, me too.
Well, you don't have to deal with it now. Not that specific thing.
But whenever I see a mouse, it comes back. It's like PTSD.
It traumatizes you all over again.
It comes back. So literally, sorry. It's like PTSD.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right. I already have PTSD for other things, but that's all right.
Well, you deal with it so well, though. You really do. You deal with it well.
Oh, thank you.
I'm running away from home is
That's
here.
Because I've gone to years and years of therapy and have ways. So I have ways of dealing with it. So
I'm glad you got those skills. I really am. Andrea's explaining this that I didn't understand. We are born with soul truth, and sometimes in younger life experiences that require speaking truth. If we are young, we don't have the skills to keep ourselves safe. That's very true. We then make survival skills truth. I see what you're saying now. I understand it now. When the opportunity becomes available to question the truth, we can return to soul truths. So I understand that now, what she was saying.
Oh, here goes my internet. Sorry.
Well, we will just deal with it. Oh, Layla says that she's a bit silly about loving hounds and greyhound breeds at the dog show. They are beautiful animals, so I don't think that's silly at all.
Deb?
Running away from home, hi, running away from home, says that she wanted to thank me for the last video I posted. You know what? I am so happy that you liked the video and that it did something for you. Don't feel obligated to comment if you don't feel like you can. We lost Amy. Maybe she'll be back. Hopefully she'll be back. She's been having some trouble with her internet. So thank you. I'm glad they touch you and that it helps whatever you're struggling with. That makes me feel good. When I saw this, Liz, when I saw this, in my mind, I heard, I like big dogs and I cannot lie. So I heard baby got back. When I read that, there she is. She's coming back. There you are.
Sorry, I told you.
That's okay.
Bad.
It's are you? Well, don't worry about it, and we just whatever happens, we'll deal with it. And if you have to go out and come back, then just do that, and we'll deal with it. There. Is that better? I can see you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sorry, everybody. If it's not one thing, it's another.
Yes, I understand that. Let's see.
You know, your notification never came up for me on my other phone.
I'm not surprised. YouTube sometimes is just,
Stupid.
Okay. So I wanted to tell you that running away from home said, bless your heart, Amy, with a little heart. So she's.
Aw. Thank you, Running. And I was going to say thank you for subbing to my channel. I appreciate it, Running.
She's a good girl. She doesn't give herself enough credit.
Who?
Running away from home.
Oh. Yeah. I was like, who? What are you talking about? Who?
She said, welcome back. While you were gone, I don't know if you heard it, but I said to Calla Lizzie, she reminded me of that song, Baby Got Back. And she said, it's true. I like big dogs and I cannot lie.
Well, no, it's another word, but okay, we'll just use that.
So, Andrea says she had a snake fear and she researched the power animal gifts of the snake or the snake gift, and it helped. So she's suggesting that if you feel up to it, to research the power animal gift of the mouse might help you to overcome that. So, but you would have to be in the right headspace to do that. Yeah, I don't. I'm not too sure she's going to be exploring the gifts of a mouse either. But at some point, you may want to do that. later on. Yes, I was talking about you. You sell yourself short. She's running away from home. She
Oh,
says, "What, me? I thought you were talking about Amy."
oh.
But okay, now we've gone
StreamYard.com.
totally off the rails. I have no idea what we were talking about. And you're frozen again. Are you? So we may have lost Amy. I was thinking that if you'd like to have a card, that we could do that, or if you have a question of any kind, even about Amy, said she was open to answering questions. Hopefully, she'll be back in a minute. An old Joni Mitchell song. Which one? Which Joni Mitchell song, Liz? Okay, I got your question, Layla. I'm going to wait just a second and see if Amy's able to come back. Which song, Liz? Turbulent Indigo. Off that album, it's Borderline. When I get Joni Mitchell stuck in my head, it's usually they paved Paradise and put up a parking lot, which is, I think, is that Big Yellow Taxi, I think. No, you're not overeager. I just wanted to make sure and see if Amy's able to come back. And she's having trouble with her internet today. Layla, do you want an oracle card or like a message? What would you like? Here she comes. There she is. There you are.
Hi. Oh my God. I had to switch phones, y'all. I had to switch phones. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and I can actually see you too. Okay. Layla would like a card, and she's asked for an oracle, if you have one.
Oh, no.
But if you don't worry about it, because I have one.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh my gosh.
We'll just work with it, Amy. Okay. Whatever speaks. That's what I usually go with, Layla. Just whatever speaks to me. Yes, she does have a beautiful smile. There she is. Hang on. Well, she's trying. She's trying both of the. We'll see which one comes up, and we'll take the other one off. Or here, let's do this, and maybe she'll be able to come back. She does. She has a beautiful smile. She's just the sweetest girl. Although she tells me she's not really a girl, she's a grown woman. I think she's trying to come in there. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I agree, Andrea. I agree, but she seems very traumatized. I do too, Liz. I say girl all the time about any female person. Well, they don't necessarily have to be female for me to call them a girl. It depends on what they like. If they want to be called something. Okay, Layla. I'm pulling from the Angels and Ancestors. I get. Oh. You know, I got the Fire Guardian. He stands for Ignite Your Passions. I feel like you might have something that's trying to come up that maybe you don't feel like you're ready to do, or that maybe you feel like you don't have the skill to do it. But the Fire Guardian says you do have it. Trust your talents. The Spirit Fox. There you are. So, hi, Teresa. Teresa.
Sorry, everybody. My stupid internet is just being stupid.
We'll work with it.
Yeah.
It's all right. So I pulled the cards for Layla, Artsy Soul. Layla. And she said, whatever you feel drawn
What
to,
do you want to know?
whatever speaks to you. Thank you, Teresa. Teresa Cole is our best hugger, and she's here. The Fire Guardian. I got the Fire Guardian, which is Ignite Your Passion, and the Spirit Fox, which is Trust Your Talents. So I told Layla that I think that she might be having something come up that she doesn't necessarily think she's got the skill or she's ready for, but that this Spirit Fox is telling her that to trust herself, trust her instincts, and that the same thing, it's the same message as the Animal Guardian. So trust yourself. Layla, I think that you do know that you are ready, and just let that fire build and take whatever you need to. You have it inside of yourself. That Animal Guardian is telling you to trust yourself, trust your instincts. And
Oh, hi, Teresa K. Love you.
Yeah. She is the best hugger, isn't she? And also Valerie's here. Valerie Bradshaw's here.
Hi, Valerie.
I hope I didn't miss anyone. You're welcome, Layla.
We'll have to go ahead.
No, go ahead. I love the are they leopard ears? Yes. I
They're
love
leopard
them.
ears, plus they sparkle. I wear these when I read, so my hair doesn't go on my face.
I don't blame you a bit. I would wear them if my hair, when I put one on, my hair just kind of sticks up and does this weird thing. So it's when it gets a little longer, it'll do that better. Hang on. I got you running away from home. I got you starred. I may have you starred twice. Yes, I do.
Okay, Teresa. Not Teresa. My brain got stuck on Teresa. I'm sorry.
It's Layla.
Oh my goodness, Layla. I know. I'm sorry, Layla. My brain is just like all over the
You're
place. I am
dealing with a
so
lot with
sorry.
your internet and stuff, so don't worry about it. You're dealing with a lot.
But hey, I'm here.
Just the fact that you're here and that you keep coming back, even though your internet's doing its own thing, I really
Stupid
appreciate
things.
it.
Yeah.
I really
Oh, you're
appreciate
so welcome. Oops.
you. Thank
Kisses.
you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. The deck that I chose was my Lemuria deck,
Mhm.
and I have the first card I got was Radical Expansion,
Mhm. Cool.
and cool. I know I love these cards. It's the colors, not only the pictures, but the colors. They're calming colors,
Yeah.
and I feel like I've been getting a lot of cards like these lately. Everybody is getting ready to just expand. Um, and you're you're not just going to expand, it's going to be like a radical expansion. You're
Yes.
going to It's going to be a huge expansion, and you're going to be like, "Whoa." Um, you'll be surprised at how much you can learn, and how much you actually um and how many gifts you actually do have. You'll be like, well, I didn't know that I could do that. And it's like, well, yeah, you can. Like me, it's like, I didn't know I was medium. Well, yeah, you are. um it'll be like that for you. um just be ready and open for whatever, and um for whatever you get. It'll be a good thing. It'll be a very good thing. Um, and don't be some people might be scared about it. Uh, but don't be scared about it. It's a very good thing. Whatever comes on the screen, please read it because I can't see it.
It says, yes, Valerie has commented, yes, I feel that too. Everyone is getting ready to expand.
Hmm. Yes,
So
thank you for agreeing with.
she's validating what you, and I wanted to say that it validates the reading that I had too, that
Mhm.
she needs to, that there's something coming up and she needs to just trust herself and go with it.
Yeah, whatever they give you, trust it and just step in it and go with it. No matter what it is, no matter what it sounds like, no matter what, just step in it, step into it, and go with it. Just go with the flow.
Yes. Yes.
Because I found out some things that I needed to start doing, and I had to trust in it and step into it and go with the flow. And now I'm going for a really big ride. And I'm like, whoa, hanging on to the side of the ride for my life. But it's a good ride.
Yeah, it is. It
My
is.
family,
And yeah, just go with it. Trust yourself and go
yeah,
with it.
yeah, because you'll like the results when it's over.
So I got you, Valerie. I got your
Yeah.
I started
The
you.
the next card I got was Earth, Nurture, Nature. Um, while you're doing this, eh, while you're doing this, be sure. I don't know what state you live in, but if you can, get into nature ne- get into nature as much as you can, um, so that it can help you uh, focus on what you're learning. You know, um, get into Earth, get into Mother Earth, soak in that nature, soak
Yeah.
in the air, soak in um, you know, birds if you can hear. Just I don't like I said, I don't know what state you're in, but
Well, that also goes along with one of my cards too, because I had the animal guardian,
mhm,
which says to trust your instincts, but that in the artwork it was all kinds of animals and getting back to nature.
and this one is roses. If you can see it, it's a whole bunch of roses. So yeah, while you're learning your new stuff, get into the nature and the smell that air and see the animals and hear the animals and just go with it.
Yes, I
You
got you
know,
too, Natalie.
and the last card I got was Lumen Essence, and this, as you can see, there's a heart, big blue heart there. And what I take to these cards can mean different things to different people at different times. And with this situation at this time, this card to me means, since you're going into a new time in your life and you've got, need to surround nature with it, you've got to also open up your heart to receive all the nature, receive all your gifts. You've got to
Yeah.
open up that heart and just take it all in and just close your eyes and just, meditate and just soak it all up.
Yes.
Open that heart, make it huge. Like that heart, make it huge and just soak it all up.
Yes. And I think that, well, firstly, those cards are beautiful. I agree with
Oh, thank you.
Liz. That's a lovely deck.
Oh, thank you. It
Um,
is, if you would like to, let me see if I can find it.
Janet's here. Hi, Janet.
Hi, Janet. It's Beyond Lumeria.
It's a beautiful deck for sure.
Oh, thank you. In case you ever want, guided to buy it, that's what they're called. What it's called.
I hope that that resonates with you, Layla. Um, it, it was a beautiful reading from
Oh,
Amy. That was lovely.
thank you. I hope I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. Love and light to you and everybody in the chat.
Yes.
And
Next,
I heard somebody say I had a lovely smile. Thank you.
you do have a lovely smile.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Next is running away from home. Who would like an oracle card, please?
Just one? Really?
Just one. I almost never just pull one. I almost always feel compelled to do more than one.
Me too. I'm like, I've got to do like 3, 4. When I started, I only did like 1 because I was new.
Yeah.
But now I'm like 3, 4, 5.
So however many it feels like it needs to be.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I do too. I don't usually do full spreads on these because we don't have that much time, but I pull as many cards as it feels like I need to.
Yeah. Well, one time I was with Danny Shea and I pulled 7.
That's a pretty full spread.
Yeah. And that was the first time I ever did that, but I was led to pull 7. I was like, okay, go with the flow. That's what you got to do, right?
Exactly.
But you've always liked my ears, haven't you, Deb? You've always liked my ears.
I do like your ears. They are. I have some house shoes that match.
I have different ears, I have sparkly ears like this, I have fuzzy cat ears that I have some jeweled cat ears.
That's cool.
Yeah.
If I wore that style, it wouldn't be able to keep my hair out of my face, at least not while it's this short, because it would do something nobody wants to see. But I could put them, I could just put it in and have the ears stick out.
Yeah, but I have to have like a headband so my hair will stay out of my face while I read.
I understand completely because this is bugging me. This is in my face. And I don't like it.
And I love cats, so cats
I
are
do
my
too.
jam.
I do too.
And Scott, and when he did my Akashic record, Scott said that I was I forget the name of the aliens, but I was one of the aliens that was like a cat-like race.
I'm not surprised.
So I was like, hey. So I love cats. Yes. But I love dogs too, but cats are easier for me to take care of.
They're, yes, easier to care for. And they're not as needy. They don't want your attention. Now, some cats do.
Yeah.
But in general, cats tend to be more aloof.
Well, it's like I love cats that want to be in your lap and pet, and I love that. That's me. because I'm a hugger. I love hugs. I'm a hugger.
So, well, human contact is highly underrated. It's so healing. It's comforting. It shows friendship. It shows love. It's human contact is the thing that we all missed during the pandemic when we couldn't be together and hug and do those things. It was
Yeah,
it was
I was like, oh, I want a hug.
yes, yes. Oh, she froze.
No, I'm here.
Are you there? There you are.
Yeah.
There you are. Um, Calla Lizzie has got short hair now
Yay, Calla Lizzie.
because she went wild during the pandemic. I used to have very long hair too, Liz.
Me too.
My hair was very long and it was gray. It was all gray. And then I dyed it blue. It was very long and blue. And then it was very long and purple. And then I decided to start cutting it because it was easier to dye when it's short.
Well, right now my hair is ruby red. I had my stylist dye it ruby red because I love it ruby red, but it's like a dark brown that has a lot of
It's
gray.
almost auburn now. At least the camera looks almost auburn. A little bit of reddish tint to it.
Yeah,
Thank you,
but
lady from home.
yeah, but it's it's really dark brown with a lot of gray. That's why I cover it up.
I don't mind being gray, but I kind of decided that purple is my natural color. So
Well, I look too young to be so gray. So, yeah, I'm 50, but I look too darn young to be so gray.
Well, you do not look 50. You really don't look 50.
Oh, thank you. It's called not being in the sun a lot because I don't like being in the sun. And quit smoking when I was in my early 20s, and I don't drink a lot and never did illegal drugs and, clean living. So
Layla said, thank you both. I lost connection briefly. Thank you so much for your readings. It was really generous of you. You are welcome.
you're welcome.
I hope that it resonated and it was helpful. So
I understand about losing connection.
Yes. So, and we all have to deal with that. All of us have that. So,
Because they did something with their cable. They put new cables, or what they did something with the Wi-Fi cables. They were supposed to make it better,
but it made it worse.
So
my other half did the same thing. He supposedly boosted the signal, but I went back to using it the old way because the new way I don't have enough signal to do a show. So I had to go back to doing it the old way. So he uses the new thing and I use the old thing.
Go figure. Men.
Natalie, I'm right there with you. I was completely gray when I was 30. So I'm right there with you. She says she's 42. I'm right there with you. I have been gray for a really long time. I did get tired of dyeing my hair brown. That's why it's purple now, because I said I would never make my hair a natural color ever again. That if I was going to dye
my hair red. I love it. I love it red. Because that's me. I've got the personality of a redhead. Plus, if I went back with my natural color, I would look dead.
My natural color is brown. It's not terribly flattering.
Now I have dark brown to where it's almost black.
Mine's kind of light brown, medium brown. It's
Oh,
just
I
not
wish
in the color.
I would look like dead. So if I did that. So that's why I went red. And now I actually look alive. So,
Sherry's here. Sherry H. Voices from the Swamp is here.
hi, Sally.
She said
Hi,
she's only
Sherry.
here for a short time, but she wanted to stop in and support. So
Hey, Sherry, message me, okay? I need to talk to you about doing getting together and do a collab, please. Pretty
when they
please.
fixed something that wasn't broken, that's what Layla said. Don't you love it when they fix something that wasn't broken? That's it. Why are you
Yeah,
fixing something that isn't broken?
I know, right?
Yes.
God.
So Sherry's there with us. So she started graying when she was 12. I was 16 when I started graying. And by her late 20s, she started coloring it. Now, my ex-husband made me keep mine colored. So that's why I hated it so much. Um,
I
but
just now really started going gray at 50. I got lucky. I mean, I still had gray hairs in there in my 40s, yeah, but
yeah,
it was just little itty bitty. But now
yeah,
that I'm
just
50, it all just went.
it all went, yeah, it all at
Yeah.
once. Bye, Sherry.
Oh,
I
bye,
got
Sherry.
grayer as I had a lot of medical problems, and like
Hmm.
every surgery I had, I came out grayer. Every time I went under anesthesia, when I came
Whoa.
out, it was grayer, and it was so I don't know what is in anesthesia or if it's just my body chemistry or what. But for some reason, having surgery or the trauma of the surgery, who knows? I
Your
just
body's like, what?
Liz said that the pandemic did a number on her hair, lots more gray. I didn't have any more to turn gray, so I don't
I
know
was
what it did
lucky I
to
didn't
mine.
get any.
I got more purple though. I went from kind of lavender to purple.
That's a good color though. I like it.
Thank you. Um, were out of my regular shade, so this one's slightly darker than I usually. Yeah, it is surgery stress. And pink would
Yeah.
be pretty, but it doesn't show up very well on camera, or not on my camera anyway.
I've been through like 6 or 7 surgeries.
Yeah,
So
my my son had so many surgeries when he was little that and he's gray too. He's 31 and he's pretty gray as well. Not totally gray, but he's pretty gray.
I was like, I forget, who's next?
It's running away from home.
Oh, sorry, running.
So,
We
do
just
you want
got
me to
off on a
go? Because I've
tangent,
already
didn't
got
we?
cards. Did you want me to
Huh?
go? Did you want me to
No, I'm
go?
ready.
Are you
I'm
ready? Okay,
ready.
go for it then.
Okay, running. These are my cards that I just got. I absolutely love these. If anybody is interested, because usually I get compliments.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
The
Sacred Light Oracle.
Sacred Light Oracle. Can you see the
I can see by Anna
Ascend
Starr. Is that what it says?
Anastar? It says Ascension cards for the spiritual seeker is the bottom. Because I usually end up getting people asking, "What cards are those?" Because of the pictures. The card I got was, well, I pulled 3. But the first card I got was Soul Family, Happy Reunion, Support, and Order from Chaos. That's what we are.
Yeah.
And what I also like about this deck is they use pictures of people from different religions.
Yes. So
I really like it.
it's inclusive. to
Yes. And
everyone.
I really like that.
And it also shows that we may be on different paths, but we're all going to the same place.
Exactly. Exactly. And I think, oh, okay. Thank you, Matthew. Matthew is my spirit guide that gives me downloads and intuition. He just told me that we are going your spirit family is going to help. He's and I'm trying to get it. He oh, okay. Sorry. He we are going to help you if you don't have a channel. I see it eventually happening. And wow. I see it eventually happening. And we as a community will be there for you and help you through it and support you. Like the community did for me and continues to do so. Because I'm still relatively new. I started in May around my birthday. Um, so yeah, if you don't have a channel, I see it eventually happening. I don't know when. That will be up to you and your guides. When you feel you're ready. Yeah, that is so cool. Wow, you heard it here, everybody. Wow. Thank you, Matthew. That just makes me smile. This card, wow, I can't even pronounce it. Lord I think it's Melchizedek. Lord Melchizedek. I don't know what Melchizedek, maybe, I don't know. Indecision, ego-based actions, lifestyle change. I don't think you have, I'm hoping you don't have ego-based actions going on. Indecision and lifestyle change. The lifestyle change may be, and the indecision might have to do with the future channel. But when that when that opportunity opens up, you probably will be a little indecisive. But I say go for it. Don't be afraid to start it, because I was indecisive. It's like, should I, shouldn't I? What if I mess up? What if this? What if that? That's gonna happen. But I say go for it. It'll, and the first time you do a reading, or first time you're on a show or whatever, you're gonna be nervous. Okay, you're gonna be nervous. But once you do that one time show, you'll be over your nerves and you'll be fine. But
It'll be okay.
yeah, you'll be okay.
I wanted to say hi to Gina. She's here and working hard already, putting in your link for your channel. So thank you.
Oh, hey, Gina, thank you.
And hi, it's lovely to have you with us.
Hi, everybody that came into the chat. Hi, I can't see you, but hi. But, don't be afraid to start your channel if and or when the opportunity comes up. Don't be afraid. It'll be a good thing.
She says, I have a channel, but it's very specific and for a purpose that's private. I think Amy's telling you that it may go public, that you may feel the need to go public with,
or even make
take
another channel that's
possibly
public.
even take it in a different direction. Yes, could be a different
Make another channel that's public.
Yes.
Right.
I'm agreeing with Amy because I did my pendulum and my pendulum said, yes, you do need to start a channel. Hi, Gerald. Tarot Stash is here.
Hi, Gerald.
Support. Yes, I know you have a live coming up in about 50 minutes, right? 40 minutes.
And the last card I got was Light Body. Independence brings comfort, past restrictions, and ancestral healing. I've gotten this card a lot in this deck lately. I think if you, sorry.
Well, if you're getting a message, then you need to get your message.
I believe I got this card because there's some things that I feel you need to heal from before you can even start your channel. And then once you heal from those things, then when the opportunity from to have your public channel comes up, then you won't have any problem starting your new channel, if that makes any sense.
It does to me because my cards go along with yours, Amy.
I hope that helps.
That you're holding on to something so tightly that you need to let it go. It's giving you a distorted view. Okay, this is the strangely lonely is the holding on too tightly. And then next, I got the Fairy of the Divine Hand, which is a distorted view. So whatever you're hanging on to, you have a distorted view of it. It's not what defines you. You don't need it. You need to let it go. Whatever it is, let it go, because that's what's holding you back. You need to give yourself a treat. So I got the candy cane angel, and she is telling you it's time to let all of that go and give yourself a treat. You are worthy, you are special, and you do have whatever it is you think you don't have. You have it. Let go of that other stuff and stop seeing yourself through your hand. Take your hand down and look at yourself and accept yourself as the beautiful being that you are. and trust your instincts and be guided, because I'm agreeing with everything Amy said. You have a purpose here. You are being called to share whatever gift you have with all of us. But first you just have to heal yourself. Heal yourself and let go of that distortion so that you can pick up that candy cane and give yourself a treat. So I hope that helps and resonates, running away from home. I hope that that was a message that you needed to hear. That
Hugs. You can do it. Hugs. I believe in you. I believe in you. Hugs.
she says it feels scary and that she spent so much time making herself small. Don't make yourself small anymore. That's what you have to let go of. You are worthy. Your gifts are valid, and we need you. So
I grew up being told I was nothing. But for years I believed I was nothing. But I broke out of that, and now I believe I am worthy.
because you
I
are.
am worthy. Because I am. And if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Okay, honey, we'll move on. She's ready for it to be somebody else's turn.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry.
but don't sell yourself short.
Yeah.
And remember that we love you.
Yeah, we love you.
So hugs and kisses, really. So
yeah.
She says, I'm just learning that I'm important to the people who love me. You are. So don't forget it. So, okay. So next we have Valerie B. Miss Valerie would like a card. I am going to use these for Valerie. Oh, you're welcome, running away from home. She said, thank you.
You're welcome, Ronnie. I hope it helped.
Yeah.
Blessings.
Okay, Valerie.
I am using my Pleiades deck.
Oh, cool. And that's where I'm supposed to be from.
Me too.
I think that I probably am.
Yeah, I am a Palladian. So hello, fellow Palladian.
Hello. Was that where you were trying to think of the cat people?
No, that's a completely different race.
That's what I was thinking. That was a completely different star system.
Mm-hmm. I found out that I was like 3 different alien races. I was like, whoa.
But
that can happen.
That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
I have to put my glasses on so I can see this. Gerald, I just got the 30-minute warning on your show. You should go and get ready.
Yep. Love you, Gerald. Bye. If you're leaving.
Cat people are from, is it Lyra or Lyra, Valerie? Is it
Lyra.
Lyra? Lyra?
Lyra, I believe.
Bye, Gerald. Have a good show. I'll be along after a while. Because today's show on Gerald's show today is about, I believe, the Three of Pentacles.
Ah.
So that should be fascinating.
Ah.
Liz says she needs to eat before she gets to Gerald's. So Gina's meowing. Are you ready?
Yep.
Go ahead. I will let you take the stage.
Okay. Oop, nope. Hang on. Don't. Hey. My cards were going on, and it's like, don't do that.
Mine do that sometimes too.
Yeah. I was drawn to 2 cards this time, and it's a lot of the same cards. But it's my Pleiades cards, and that's the back of them. Really awesome.
Those are beautiful.
They are. I'm just drawn to like pictures like this. I just love it. Quantum Heart. It's like if you look at this picture, it's just like this vast space. It's the universe, and it's just this vast space. And if you and I feel like, since it says Quantum Heart, I feel like that is what her heart is.
It's Gerald said his show is about the suit of Pentacles. I wonder why. I thought it was the 3. Anyway, sorry about that.
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, is that your dog?
No, that's actually my neighbor outside making noise.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I get it. I have weird neighbors too. I feel like her heart is as big as the expansion on this card.
Yeah.
She has the capacity to love as big as the universe of this card. I can actually see it. I can actually feel it. Yeah, she's just got like the biggest heart. It's just, oh wow.
Hugs, Liz. Bye. Enjoy your sandwich. And also,
bye. Yeah, go get numbs.
Jenny is here, and she's dealing with sick people in her home. So we're sending you love and healing energy.
Yes, much love. Yes. Yes, much. And this card is it? Oh, it looks better on the camera. Good. It says here, it's like, wow, you can't really see it very well because of the light, but here you can see it. It says Sacred Union, and here it's like, oops. Sorry. It's all the bright light from everything. Okay, can you see it now?
I can see it. It's
all right.
Yes, you can see it.
All right. I feel like, yeah, okay. There's like oh my gosh, it's actually a Stargate. They actually put an actual Stargate there. It's like from actually at Stargate SG-1, an actual Stargate. I watched that show. Anyway, you're going through it's like they're going and I'm trying to get it all into my, that's how they work. That's how I roll. See, there's only 2 people in this card, but it's more like you with all of us as a family group, because it's sacred union. So it's like all of us as a family are all getting ready to like go through this event horizon of the Stargate, and we're all getting ready to just to go through this event horizon with you to learn and to see what we can learn together, as well as yourself. But you know, we're all going through this event horizon of the Stargate, just to thanks for making it difficult for me to sound like an idiot here. Just to see what we can learn and see, and if this is making any sense, please tell me.
It is making sense.
Yeah.
When you're connected in, sometimes, or at least I lose my words. So because they're the trying to fit the words, because it's not, your brain isn't connected to the what's going on. So you end up you're getting the message and you know what you mean, but it's hard to make the words connect.
Yeah, so I hope that made sense. I hope that helps. I hope that resonated. Okay.
It goes along with the cards that I got.
Oh, wow.
I got the rabbit, which is making leaps and adventures. And the hedgehog, which is being vulnerable and tenderness.
Aww.
Now, I think that I know that those are qualities that you possess, these 2, the rabbit and the hedgehog. The reason that they are so much in the forefront right now, though, is because of I also got Mary Shelley, who stands for loss, but she also stands for transitions and transformations. So it could be that there's an attachment that you need to let go of. That letting go of that attachment takes courage, but it also takes the vulnerability and the leap of faith, because I also got the Lord, which is to take charge with authority. So once you are able to get beyond that attachment, and you know that it's all a cycle, that it's a cycle of life, then you use those vulnerable qualities that you have in your heart to take charge in a loving way and do what you know you need to do. It's what you have in your heart, just like what Amy was saying, that it's going to allow you to step up and take charge. What do you need to take charge of? I don't know, but you do. You know what you need to do. And I hope that that made sense too. But I
Yeah.
feel like it went along with Amy's message too.
Boy, we're really just clicking. I love it when that happens.
Let's see. She's letting go of feelings of unworthiness. I've been getting a lot of messages about that. We have to stop the imposter syndrome. We are worthy. We are enough. We are what we need to be. And we need to step into it and own it. And it's hard to let go
It
of those
is.
feelings. But once you do, you will feel so much more free. Step into your power, girl. That's you just step into it and take it. Own it.
That's what I did, and my mom didn't like it, but oh well.
Well, it's not her life, it's your life.
I know.
I mean,
I know.
no disrespect to your mom, but
I know. But you know, like you said, it's my life, and
it,
I feel better. You know.
Valerie said this is a valid point. Some days it's really challenging. Yes, it is. And on those days are the extra days you have to look in the mirror and tell yourself, you got this. You can do it. I can do it.
Yeah.
And Layla says, you are worthy. You are worthy. We are all worthy. And we're all needed. There's a place for all of us at the table. Every single one of us. Okay. So our last reading is for Natalie. And
Hi, Natalie.
don't let, yes, exactly, Jenny. Don't be, Valerie should be herself and don't let anybody, and all of us, be yourself. And I want to say that too, to anybody that's ever thinking of starting out a new channel, be yourself. That's all you have to do is just be yourself.
Yeah, when you watch my channel from when I started until now, that's me.
And I did the same thing, Amy. It took me 6 months to figure out what did I have to say. And once I figured out how to be myself, then I was able to start my channel. And that's all you have to do. Just be yourself. You want just a general reading, Natalie, or something more specific?
Oh,
What would you like?
when I get in the zone, my nose starts itching.
I get,
It
my
doesn't stop.
allergies are really bad right now, and my nose itches, my face itches, my eyes itch.
This only happens when I get in the zone. So I've got a red nose because of it. So sorry, everybody.
But it's a cute nose.
Oh, thank you. Even though it's red right now from itching from being in the zone.
Okay.
Oh. So, does she want a general reading, or?
That's what I'm guessing, is that she wants just a general. She is here. Anything that comes. Okay, that's what she said. Anything that comes to you. I do know you have a channel and you're being yourself, Valerie. I know that it's scary, but You don't have to be, we're with you, we're cheering for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So um, that part you don't have to worry about. That we are on your side.
Mm-hmm.
We are all on your side.
Valerie was the one I said about the public channel, right?
Yeah. No, that was running away from home. But
Oh,
it's the same sort of energy of that fear.
oh, yeah.
Artsy Soul Layla says, I'd like to, and I know what I want to say about starting a channel, but every time I open my mouth, people get cross. And I would tell you that not everybody gets cross. We wouldn't get
Mm-hmm.
cross. And that your voice is needed. If you feel like you need to start one, start one, but do it when you're ready. Uh, if you don't
Only
feel
when
like
you're ready.
you're ready, yeah, do what you need to do to make yourself feel like you're ready. Um, Valerie, she says, I've been struggling lately and I appreciate the entire community so much. We are with you.
Yeah, we are. I mean,
We
we're
are with
only
you.
here to support and lift up.
We're on your side and we will be there for you. And we'll be there with you. So,
You need help, we'll be there. You need a shoulder to cry on, we'll be there.
and
You got good news, we'll be there.
yeah.
We're family.
So, and if you feel like you need to start a channel, somebody that is thinking about starting a channel, just do it. And what's the worst thing that could happen? Nobody shows up to see your show. That's the worst thing that could happen.
I've had that happen, people. Okay.
And it's and so what? So you do a
Oh,
show anyway. Throw some cards, do a pendulum, whatever it is that you do, do that. Or just tell a story. That's what I do. I tell stories. So just do whatever it is you do. And whoever needs to see it will find it when they need it.
mm-hmm.
So that's all you have to remember. Just be yourself. And whoever needs it will see it when they need it.
Neighbor again?
Hmm?
Was that your neighbor again?
That's my next door neighbor. Yes.
My goodness, he's loud.
He is loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I particularly get cross with him when he knocks on my door at 6:30 in the morning and wants something silly like a bottle of water. So that's so yes. So I know. I know.
I'd be like, get your own bottled water, dude. God.
I don't even buy bottled water. Which is what makes that really funny, is that I don't even buy it.
I was like, I don't even buy bottled water. You know this.
He actually does know that because he looks at my groceries when I bring them in. I know the struggles of living in an apartment and nosy neighbors. You have to laugh at it because, what are you going to do?
As soon as you said that, I just dropped my head and started laughing. laughing. I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm so done. Why? And yes, I do have a bit of a southern accent when it decides to come out. So
I have one most of the time because I live in Dallas. So,
I was born in Virginia, so
so you've got one too.
yes, ma'am. I was born in Virginia, but raised in Indiana and Michigan, so I've got a little bit of everything. So, but when my southern accent decides to come out, it'll come out whether I want it to or not.
That's kind of how it does. It's insidious that way.
Yes, ma'am, it does. But I'm ready when you are.
Okay, anytime.
All right. The cards that I got for you were from my unicorn deck.
For Natalie.
And
Yes.
how the deck for next? I was trying because I forgot. I was laughing and I forgot her name. I'm sorry, Natalie. See, and sorry, Natalie. Please forgive me. It's from my unicorn deck. The first card I got was Soul Healing. Align with your essence and see your true colors. Again, we've been getting these cards, the same cards a lot today. Soul Healing.
Beautiful.
Look at this card. I like a lot of the same cards. Beautiful cards. Again, I feel soul healing. I feel like you've got some hurts that you've got to heal. Maybe some hurts that you don't even know that you've got to heal from. Yeah, do some meditating and find out what those hurts are if you don't know, or if you do know, from them because you can't move on in life until you do heal from them. Oh, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. You can't move on from life until you do heal from whatever hurts you have. I've been getting these kinds of cards a lot today.
Natalie said her computer froze.
The second card I got was
Mercury
Pool
retro.
of Christ. Huh?
Mercury retrograde. That's easy for me to say, right? Mercury retrograde.
Yeah.
Natalie said her computer froze too. So she's having trouble too. You're not the only one.
Did you hear anything of what I said?
Did you hear what
okay. Did you hear anything of what I said in the first card?
I heard it. I heard what you said, that she needs to heal from the hurt that she may not even know she has. It's something in the past. In order to move forward, she needs to heal that. So that's yes, she heard. She heard.
Yeah. And the second card I got. Oh.
Good.
Okay. Second card I got was Pool of Christ Light. Open your heart, spread unconditional love. Love my unicorns. Yes. just, you have to open your heart and spread that unconditional love, and also in order to heal. This goes right in hand with this card.
Yes, it does.
Open that heart and show that unconditional love in order to heal. And plus, that unconditional love will not only help you, but the people around you. Believe me, it works. It works. Oh, I felt like I was supposed to say something, but then he just shut it off. I'm like, okay, I won't say anything more about it. But I feel that's what I'm all okay, thank you. I think that's all that card is supposed to say. Don't you just hate it when you think you're supposed to say something and then they just shut it off?
And it feels unresolved.
It's like,
Yes.
thanks a lot. Yeah. Last card is Cosmic Diamond. Spread hope and joy, illuminate the world. Okay. Once you open up your heart and spread that unconditional love and heal your hurts, spread that joy. Spread that joy and hope, and just illuminate. Just take it and illuminate yourself and illuminate the world around you with that hope and joy and love. And with your gifts.
That's another beautiful deck you have.
You don't know who you're going to. Oh, thank you. You never know who you're going to help or affect in any way with what you do or say once you do what you need to do. So get back to us in a few months and tell us how it goes.
Yeah.
It's called
Magic of the
Magic
Unicorn.
of Unicorns.
That's a beautiful deck. My cards
Magic
go
of
along.
Unicorns Oracle deck.
Yes.
Magic of Unicorns
Oracle. Yes. It's a beautiful deck. I really like that deck. My reading goes along with yours, Amy, that there is something in the past
Oh, thank you.
you need to address. Nostalgia can be a good, warm feeling, but sometimes there's something back there that we need to take care of. And I think that I also got the Two of Cups. Now that speaks to balance in friendship, but also if you notice that symbol looks like the medical symbol. It's a caduceus, I think is how you say it. It could be something that needs to be healed. It's along with what Amy said, I think that there may be something that you need to heal, something that you need to resolve before you can move forward. It takes some strength to do that, but you also have that strength. You have it within you to make yourself be this, to make yourself be the healer and heal yourself, so that if you have a partnership or a friendship or someone comes along, that you can be there. And just remember that you are strong enough to do it. You can do it. You don't have to conquer the lion with brute strength. You can conquer the lion with inner strength. And you have that. So I hope Natalie's computer didn't freeze up again and she heard that.
If not, she can
She
come
can
watch it later, like I
she
came
can-
back in.
Yes,
So-
and I hope that resonates with her,
I hope so too.
and I think that our readings complemented each other. I think they complemented each other a lot, and I was very it's the word I'm looking for. I'm very happy that you consented to come and spend this time together today.
I am too. I'm very happy.
I
Thank you for
enjoyed it
inviting me.
so much. Yes, and you are welcome to come back anytime you'd like to come.
Well, thank you. And I'd also like to say thank you for everybody who subscribed to me. I am now at 100 subs.
Yay.
I'm working on getting my community tab, but you know, I'm very happy to have 100 subs. I'm very thankful. But don't forget
Thank
to like, share, and subscribe to
Oh, well, thank you. Yes.
the
I
tab.
always forget to plug myself. I promote subscriptions to all of my guests, but I always forget to. I always leave myself out of it. Natalie says
Well, don't do that.
she heard the reading, so I hope that was helpful for you, Natalie. I hope that resonated. Kiba's here. Hi, Kiba. You caught us at the
Kiba.
end. So, but I want to thank everyone in chat, who's especially those who stayed all the way with us. Because
I know my technical difficulties.
well, not. I was thinking about people having other shows going on too around us. So,
Oh, well.
so I understand that's what playbacks are